Hello everyone! Today we'll be working with a half circle skirt. It's not a new design. I'm pretty sure there are a lot of video lessons about it. Anyway, when you open a designing book, they show you very complicated techniques. You may have already noticed that I like simple techniques and designs. We'll make a half circle skirt of a very simple design. I'll show you how to do it for you to understand the technique. Imagine this is our customer. I measure the waist 68 centimeters. A half is 34, so a quarter is 17 centimeters. This is the measurement you need. Now have a look here. I take a measuring tape and find the mark 17 centimeters. Now I try to imagine where this point is. I need 17 plus 1, 18 centimeters. It should be here. Don't be afraid. If you make a mistake, you'll change the line later. What do I do next? I draw the waistline without measuring anything. I just need this line to be 17 plus 1 centimeter long. I'll measure it now. I have 19 centimeters, so I change the line, drawing it higher. Now the line is precisely 18 centimeters long. The length of the skirt is 60 centimeters. I put a measuring tape with the mark 60 on a line I've already drawn and make beam-like moves to draw a new one. This is the bottom of the skirt. Draw a beautiful round line. We need just two measurements to make a skirt, the waist and the length of an item. The waist is 68 and the length 60. I've drawn the two lines and now I can start cutting. The both parts are even in a half circle skirt. If you have any questions, write them in comments. One half is ready. It will be a very nice flared skirt with the even folds. It depends on whether you draw this line right. This one. It should be of a very good round shape. I throw this piece away. It's even easier to make the second half. I fold the fabric on a bias and lay it along the edge of a table. I have a 45-degree angle here. Do not forget about the lengthwise and crosswise grains. I put the first half here and copy it. This is the bias angle in the both halves. Fold the fabric so that the crosswise grain is on a table towards you. I think that you will have to spend some time and effort sewing this skirt. I've already told you not to fall for the items in 5 minutes. It's true that you need just 10 minutes to cut it. What do you think of yourself if you can put on a skirt made in 5 minutes? It took just a couple of minutes to make the two halves. I tack one seam till the end and leave an opening for a zipper in the second one. You already know how to cut a blouse and a one-piece sleeve without a pattern. Now you also know how to cut a half-circle skirt. You should understand that if you attach a blouse and a skirt to each other, you'll get a very nice dress. You don't have to be a professional to make the items for yourself. Just remember that the color is very important. It should suit you. You can add a waistband or a flutter and an outfit is ready. Use all the techniques I show you. Don't be as dull as people on the streets. Have a look here. I don't tack the second seam from the very beginning. I leave an opening for a zipper. If you already use a 10 measurement system, you can make a bodice. If you attach it to a skirt, you'll get a very nice dress. This is my half circle skirt. If I open it, the two details together will make a half of a circle. This is a quarter of a circle. I show it for you to know an easy way to make items. Take a measuring tape, measure the waist, draw the first line, cut it, measure the length, cut the second line, and the skirt is almost ready. Now I'll put it on a dummy. Have a look here. It was cut out accurately, so the folds are even. One fold follows the other. It looks very beautiful. I pinned it to the waistline because it's bias. Anyway, you can see that it fits a dummy perfectly. This is just a modeling fabric, so no one is going to wear it. You won't have any problems with such a skirt. You can add an elastic strap to the waistline if you want. If you want to add the lining, and such skirt requires a lining, you should cut it the same way. Take the same detail and cut out the lining on the bias. You've seen how easy it is to make such a half-circle skirt. I'll show you many more types of skirts later. I take this model off. I'll put a finished skirt on a dummy for you to see how it looks like. The skirt is made of the good expensive silk. I'll explain the technique. Such an ornament makes the skirt look really good. This is a scarf style ornament. You can see the lines here. Very beautiful. The skirt has a lining. The lining is also half-circled. Silk looks amazing. Sometimes you look at an item and think, it's very hard to make it. But actually it's not. It takes just a couple of minutes to cut out such a skirt. Make skirts and be different. Be beautiful and attractive. You don't have to make the silk items. Practice on cheap fabric. Don't be afraid to practice and experiment. You'll be able to make more complicated items soon. Be different and beautiful. My name is Paukštė Irina. Subscribe to my channel. Goodbye.